get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
Let's see what he can do here. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. The Cowboys offense retaking the field, probably still feeling the sting of their last possession when they were in scoring position only to fumble the football away.
Well, look how hard it is to score in this league. And when you get a chance and you get down there, what do? You get 4 or 5 maybe scoring opportunities every single game. Then you just give one away with the fumble. That's a terrible job.
Second down and 6. To Williams. Romo connects with Williams.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Staying with the passing game on first down. Dunbar on the receiving end. Brought down at the 32.
The Cowboys have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. First down at the 28. Toss play here to Big Fat. Lane's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Seahawks defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Tight end in motion. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 30. Complete this time as Romo can't connect.
Well, but it's third and long in a situation like this. I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
Failing to connect there, third down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Third down and 11. Launching it deep, and they can't connect.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
And this will be from 47 yards, the field goal attempt. Goes wide of the mark.
Oh, I think it's easy to see why he missed this field goal wide, Jim. Look, as he put his plant foot down, it just got too close to the football in bad position, and that's why he missed it wide.
The Seahawks come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Lynch is lined up as the single back. Handoff made. Gains 15.
Lynch is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Looking across the middle, and Claiborne coming close to an interception. He caught the winning touchdown in overtime in the NFC title game in January of 2015. Jermaine Kearse.
Well, he showed everybody that he has toughness. He can run routes. He's got good size. That's everything you want in a wide receiver.
Second and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
Double tight end formation. They go screen with Lynch. And he gains maybe 3. Second down here.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Wants to go deep. In his hands, complete. Touchdown. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Let's go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Romo to Whitman. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 35. The catch is made by Lance Dunbar. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Has the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
The Cowboys will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Third down and 10. Throws the pass. And that's Thomas who almost had the pick. And this is what this defensive unit needs to keep doing. Making stops on third down. Getting the ball back to the offense. And hoping they can find the rhythm on that side.
I love what the defense has done so far. Of course, we see the hustle, and they're playing hard, but they're being smart. And when you put all those things together, you get good play.
The Seahawks offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
The Seahawks get a first down. That's his third catch of the day. The Seahawks have it at the 44. And now here's the toss. And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop.
Lynch is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Lynch lined up as the single back.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Ball is out. And the defense has it. Midway through the second, and that fumble recovery has the offense looking to get points on the board before the half.
Yeah, this should help the offense. They needed a little help. They got the turnover. That puts you in good positions. Now go out there and do something and catch this defense by surprise. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Got the completion for a gain of about 5.
Well, the Deacon Duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Second down and 5. Dunbar on the receiving end. It's wide open.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First down at the 17. McFadden makes the catch. And they are in on McFadden.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Romo's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
Baldwin's going to test the coverage here. They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Fights through contact. Lynch is met after a gain of 13.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Seahawks from the 32. Stands in the pocket. Gets to the quarterback. The Cowboys signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. It's 3rd and 14 here after the sack. Taken down and sacked again. That's a stop by the defense that will give them one last chance to do something here offensively before the intermission, Phil.
Yeah, they got to feel good about their football team right now. They got it rolling their way. Defense, another good job by them. Now can the offense be smart, be calculating, and find a way to score?
And that's a gain of 13. Cowboys take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate? Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Second down after the incompletion. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. From the gun, Romo. Launches it down the field. On target. The Cowboys signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. First down following the long play.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Romo, 6 for the Cowboys.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. Steps out of bounds.
The Seahawks didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
The football sits at the 42-yard line. Wilson set, empty backfield. First down at the 42. Lockett with the grab. The Seahawks are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. In the red zone. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Grams, and that'll close the gap. A touchdown right before halftime, and Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
Signals fair catch. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Cowboys offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
First down at the 20. Gets away. That's Wagner making the stop. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. No return here, and Wilson will come back out at the 20. The Seahawks talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Russell Wilson has it under center. The give. Lynch is met at the 23. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. The Seahawks come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Baldwin's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Wilson's completion percentage, 80% on the day. That's second down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play. Well, careful. You can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
The Seahawks need to get to the 42 for the first down. 3rd and 10. The Seahawks now move the chains. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
And it's caught by Curse. In stride, and he's caught for the touchdown. Phil, how big was that touchdown here midway through the third quarter to take the lead?
Well, Jim, I think anytime you start getting into the third quarter of football games, anytime you take the lead, it's a big deal because now you're going to start affecting the play calls of the offense and the defense of the other team.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Cowboys offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Makes the catch inbounds.
The Cowboys look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Romo's completion percentage, 70% on the day. First down at the 44. And over to Witten. Witten's marked down at the 47. That's his 4th catch of the day. Second down coming up.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And Romo's pass will go incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Let's go. 59.
Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's in the second half. It's 4th and short near midfield, and you are losing the game. And I think this is a decision. The odds are in your favor. I think you go for it here, and if you don't get it, you can still survive and let your defense do some work for you.
Romo stepping back into the shotgun. The catch is made by Lance Dunbar.
The Cowboys did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Romo's going to take it from the gun. Almost intercepted that time. Coming up, second down. Romo's got it in the gun.
Dunbar on the receiving end. And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Quickly to the line. Playing press coverage to the outside. It's Witten. The Cowboys still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Romo's led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and the offense that's clicking on all cylinders.
McFadden on the receiving end.
The line of scrimmage is the 14.
Romo's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
2nd and 6. McFadden makes the catch.
The Cowboys offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter.
This long drive continues. 1st down here after the completion. Touchdown, Cowboys. Romo's 2nd touchdown of the game.
That was a nice job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness in one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback sneak.
Press coverage all the way.
Got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Baldwin's running this one out. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line.
The Seahawks on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Lynch lined up as the single back. The Cowboys defense now is going to go nickel. Lynch is able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
The Seahawks just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense. The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback.
And intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Cowboys getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field. And
the ball is fumbled.
They recover their own fumble. He's brought to a halt.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
1st down at the 33. McFadden on the receiving end. McFadden's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
The Cowboys are in front thanks to their quarterback.
Romo's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
The Cowboys from the 27. The Cowboys get a 1st down.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
Gets out past the 20 and brought brought down at the 24. The Seahawks are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And he's dropped for a loss.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
Halfway through the fourth. On the money. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Time for the hurry-up offense.
The defensive line is shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
Looking across the middle. Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Cowboys back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again.
Brought down at the 44. Time and again, this offense has looked to its running back in the passing game, and it's working, Phil.
Look, you knew it when you came into this game, Jim. You and I even knew it, that they like to throw the football to the running back. The defense should have been ready for this.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
Coming to the line at the 37.
First down at the 37. The catch is made by Lance Dunbar. Gains 18.